if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you got to move on.
I don't need you,
You got to
bro.
move on.
Simple.
Do you believe we will finally see Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis in 2026?
Come. I don't even want to speak on him. I don't got too much to say about him.
Tell me why. Where is that heat come from?
I don't talk on people who feel as though I need them, because I don't need nobody. I'm a big superstar in my own right. I make a lot of big money in my own right, and I don't need nobody. So yeah, I don't want to speak on it. Any fighter have any issue with me,
Let's do it.
sign the contract, turn the lights on bright, let millions come around the seats to see what's happening, and pull up on me.
Shakur Stevenson has grown tired of the constant talk about a possible fight with Gervonta Davis. In a recent interview, Stevenson openly expressed his frustration with all the rumors. He made it very clear that he does not depend on Davis to move forward in his career, and that he is focused on his own path in boxing.
I don't need nobody. So if he feels as though I need him, and if it's that kind of stuff, then it's like whatever. I'm not in need of that fight.
Stevenson explained that he actually does not enjoy talking about Gervonta Davis in interviews. According to him, the way Davis handles certain situations feels strange and is not something he personally respects. However, Stevenson also made one thing very clear. If Davis or any other fighter truly has a problem with him, there is a simple solution. They can settle it inside the boxing ring on fight night.
Do you ever think we'll see you in Tank? Realistically.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't really like talking about him.
Yeah.
Cause like the way that he move is goofy to me. Like it's some weird shit. Like, I really don't like speaking on him, but like if same thing that I said.
Fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night and resolve every issue that you got.
Yeah.
I stand by that with anybody.
At the same time, Stevenson said he would absolutely welcome a fight with Gervonta Davis. He believes it would be an exciting matchup, but he also pointed out that the fight will only happen if Davis is willing to step up and agree to it. Stevenson added that if a fighter openly says they will never face him, then there is no reason for him to wait around. In that situation, he would simply continue building his career by fighting other opponents.
But keeping it boxing.
That's boxing.
No, I'm just saying.
That's not boxing?
Yeah, no, I love it. No, you got to do what you got to do.
Right, like.
I just want to see. I want to know. I'm just asking, realistically, will we ever see y'all two in the ring? However way it get there, will we ever see that match?
I would love it.
Tank got to stand on straight and narrow too. Man.
I would love it.
My son got to, you know what I mean? He got to get on path.
I would love it. But at the end of the day, once again, if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you got to move on.
I don't need you, bro.
You got to move on.
Simple.
During a podcast appearance with Joe Rogan, Stevenson spoke again about the possibility of facing Gervonta Davis. He said it would be one of the biggest fights that could be made in the lightweight division. However, Stevenson also admitted that he felt disrespected after Davis criticized him on social media and claimed Stevenson needed the fight. Stevenson strongly disagreed with that statement. He said he has already built a successful career and does not rely on one specific opponent to stay relevant in boxing.
Because the fight that I would think that would generate the most amount of interest at 135 would be Tank. Now, I know Tank's got some legal issues now, and I don't know what his status is currently. But when in terms of big names, Tank is the big name at 35.
Yeah, I would love for it to happen, but the way that he went on like social media and kind of like bashed me in a way to where it's like he made it seem like I need him, and I just feel disrespected about it, because at the end of the day, I'm a grown man. I make my own money. I'm living a spectacular life. I don't need nobody. So if he feels as though I need him, and if it's that kind of stuff, then it's like whatever. I'm not in need of that fight.
Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis sees the situation very differently. Davis does not believe that Stevenson presents a serious danger to him in the ring. He pointed to Stevenson's careful and defensive fighting style as the reason. In Davis's opinion, the most dangerous fighters are those who constantly attack and push the action. Because of this, he believes Stevenson's defensive approach lacks the aggressive style needed to truly challenge him.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. That shit in boxing.
On the other hand, Devin Haney shared a different opinion about Gervonta Davis. Haney said Davis has incredible natural talent and the ability to achieve much more in boxing. However, Haney believes Davis has not fully reached his potential. According to him, problems outside the ring and a lack of consistent fights against the very best opponents may have held Davis back. Haney also questioned some of the fighters Davis has faced, suggesting they were not always the matchups that fans really wanted.
Gervonta Davis, I think that he's a really good fighter. I think that he's an underachiever. I think that he has so much talent. I think that his outside issues is stopping him from reaching his full potential, and him just not wanting to test himself against the best fighters in the world. There's a guy like Pitbull Cruz, it's just a fight that no one asked for.
From Stevenson's perspective, a fight with Gervonta Davis is one of the biggest fights that can be made in boxing today. Stevenson explained that he has always been open to the idea and has never avoided the matchup. In fact, he believes the fight would attract massive attention from fans around the world.
Do you think is a point where you could y'all could do the Floyd and Manny, yo, listen, we could get on the phone and iron it out. Let's get to it.
I would be willing to do that, but that got some type of hate for me or whatever he got going on to where it's we can't do the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford and sit and talk like men and negotiate and me and him is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. I don't care what nobody say. Every black on the planet
that's a fact.
Wants to see
that.
Me versus Tank.
Yeah,
so it's with him with his pride and his ego and it's hard for him to even, want to get on the phone with me, want to reach out or put all that other to the side. That nigga just got too much ego, I guess.
Stevenson also spoke about how his relationship with Gervonta Davis slowly changed over time. According to Stevenson, things were friendly between them in the beginning, but as Stevenson started gaining more attention and becoming a serious contender in boxing, he noticed a change in Davis's attitude. Stevenson believes Davis began showing signs of frustration as his own popularity increased. This eventually led to negative comments on social media and created tension between the two fighters. Stevenson feels Davis now sees success as something where only one person can rise to the top.
But where did the beef come from? It seemed like he really don't like you.
Nah, he don't.
But why? What did y'all do? Because y'all was cool at one point, right? We see videos of y'all as amateurs, cool. Y'all knew each other. Where did it start that y'all don't like each other?
Nah, that started from him. Everybody really think because people run with false narratives, so they gonna say they versions of the story, but truthfully, when I first was around him, he was showing a lot of love, and then once I became a threat, is where everything switched over. Once people started talking about me and my name started getting bigger, then it was I go fight and I get on Twitter and he'll post, oh, he did that because it was a cab driver, or he'll just post some hating ass to where it was unnecessary to go do that. Cause I thought we was cool type shit. But now he flipped it to turn it I did something to him and he made it so believe that shit. But nah, that shit just, I think in his brain it's just one person and nobody else could be up here too.
Keyshawn Davis also shared his thought about Stevenson and the possible fight with Gervonta Davis. He explained that many fans truly believe Stevenson could become the next big star in boxing. One reason for that is the ongoing debate among fans about who would win between Stevenson and Davis. According to Keyshawn, that debate shows how talented both fighters are. He added that Stevenson's recent strong performances prove he is ready for the highest level of competition, and a fight with Davis will be the perfect test to prove he belongs among the new generation of champions.
Why do you think people say that Shakur Stevenson then is the next big thing in the sport?
For one, I really think the fans don't really see nobody beating Shakur. When people bring up him and Tank, when I see and I go read like little stuff about it, they really be debating. It don't be like, oh, Tank is gonna destroy this guy and everybody is saying this. No, that shit be like real debates. Like, no, this Shakur, this, that. And then not only that, now you see Shakur moving up in weight. He's filling out. He's dropping this dude. He went crazy that last fight. That last fight was like kind of crazy. You go back and watch. That was crazy, you know. So now I think people is getting another insight on Shakur. Like, nah, this kid, he been kicking ass for a long ass time now. This kid probably really is the real deal. You feel what I'm saying? He getting his just due. At this point, I really think it's just about giving him that one example. That one real name, that one person that can go 100 miles per hour with him, from round 1 to round 12. A new generation, new champion.
Stevenson also described the tension between himself and Gervonta Davis as something deeper than simple trash talk. He explained that as his name became bigger in the sport, Davis began reacting more strongly whenever Stevenson was mentioned. To Stevenson, this shows that Davis now sees him as a real threat in the lightweight division.
We didn't get into Tank so much the last time because I wanted to focus on, the upcoming task, which was Zepeda. But there was a time where you guys were pretty cool, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What changed?
Competition. As you get older, you start to know what competition is, and he kind of looked at me like, I feel like I was a threat, which is rightfully so. Like, I don't blame him for the way that he looked at me, but it is what it is. It's two guys that just want to be the best in our sport, and we were ready to lay it all on the line.
Did he say to you like, yo, I don't want to be friends, or we can't, or is it just like a gradual thing where it started to become more distant?
Now you just know energy. You know energy. Once you feel the energy that's coming at you, you understand like, okay, I get it.
When do you think that started to change?
I think as he kind of matured and got older. Once you get older and mature, his energy kind of let it be known like, yeah, you the ops.
In the end, Stevenson believed that Gervonta Davis understands the challenge he brings to the ring. Stevenson pointed out that their mental approaches to competition appear very different. He suggested that Davis may be more protective of his current position, while Stevenson is always looking for the toughest fights possible. For Stevenson, facing the best opponents is the only way to prove he truly belongs among the elite fighters in boxing.
And perhaps as you were progressing and, getting to the level that you're at now.
He knew exactly. Deep down inside, he could sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not a good fighter, I'm not that, but deep down inside, he knows that I'm the truth.
Right.
So with him knowing that, he knows that I'm the biggest threat around where he's at.
Do you see he gets very upset when people ask him about you?
Yeah, I think that's insecurity though. I think he's insecure.
Because he knows that you give him trouble? Like, what's he insecure about, in your opinion?
With top level guys like him, cause like I'm kind of different. I look at things like competition, but like his mentality is more so like it's either me or it's nobody. It's not a 1A, 1B, or you don't have nobody equal to you. So I understand his mentality, but I like to prove that I'm the best. So we kind of just move in different ways.